Hello YouTube, a short video. I'm going to do a little update on the Powerwall, but also you're going to be seeing lots of obscure videos of me going around my day-to-day life because I've got the opportunity to get some footage that I might not normally get, so I'm going to get it and try and put it in the videos whilst I can. It's the Easter holidays, so most of the places I work there are no kids or vulnerable people, so I can actually get the camera out and film and show you what I actually do day to day. So I'm going to do that. Hopefully it's to your liking. We're going to go and see how the Powerwall's performed over the last couple of days, and I'll take your advice, and we can hopefully by putting the videos up get some more ad revenue in so that I can upgrade various parts that I'll show you shortly. We start off with the existing Powerwall. So there we go, we've got two strings of 60-ish cells, about 120 amp hour per pack, 444 watts ish. So we've got a total of approximately 6 kilowatts usable from fully charged to fully flat. We're not going to be using that whole capacity, discharging to around 3.7 and charging to about 4.1. 12 volt takeoff board. We've got a 40 amp converter which drops the 28 volts down to 12, which runs the inverter as well, which is highly inefficient. I've only got a 600 watt pure sine wave inverter. Basically that runs the entertainment side of our house, so the TV, plug the laptop in, that sort of thing, and the TV runs quite a bit, so it's good. We've got one charge controller currently. I've had to undo it to change it. Yes, I've changed the fuse. We've got one 40 amp MPPT charge controller. It's from EP-Ever. There we go. We've got its little cousin somewhere, which is going to go in there. That's a 30 amp. I'm going to run two strings because I'm going to run some from further away. Over the past 2 days, we've accrued 10.72 kilowatts. That is amazing. 10.72 kilowatts. That's, yeah, there we go. Cost 1.6. £1.60 worth of electricity. However, that is not 100% been used by the system. It has come through the system. It might have come through and been bypassed straight out to a dump load, or it might have gone into batteries which have been depleted over the evening. So that is on all the time, draws 20 watts whether you're using it or not, and we want to make this more efficient, so we need a new inverter to start off with. I'm going to double up on the charge controllers, get rid of this. I'm going to put this in a box hopefully. And the dump load is in the other shed, which will require further work. Charging rig for the 18650s coming off of the supply that comes up to here. We have a 24 volt board and a 12 volt board. One supplies the lube pump. We got a 240 volt cheap Chinese inverter here, which runs a 1 kilowatt kettle when I want it to. We've got a 110 volt inverter there, which is apparently 3 kilowatt, which runs the dump load. Dump load is basically a 12 volt converter, takes 12 volts, and this relay senses the voltage. When it goes above a certain amount, it turns on the timer, and the timer turns on the fat relay. The fat relay turns on the inverter, and that runs a 25 litre tank. It runs a 3 kilowatt element, and basically 3 kilowatt element, which is 240 volt at 110, pulls about 650-700 watts, and that will run for 700 seconds, or as far as I can tell on the timer. So I've got loads of hot water here. I've just got this linked here. I'll just turn the tap on and look at the heat. This is probably, there we go, that's probably about 75-80 degrees, but it's too high for my temperature thermometer, so yeah, don't touch it. So yeah, so this is heats up 25 litres of water, which is enough for a wash in the evening. A good start to a bath. I could do the washing up with it, and it's all, if I can use this to the best of my ability, then I can save money on gas and wear and tear in the boiler. Not that I'm tight or anything. What I really want to do, because this is obviously a system which has a float. There we go, you can hear the float. So this is a non-pressurized system. I was hoping to get a system which would go in line with the mains water pressure. So if I run the boiler, it's preheated the water, which then goes through the boiler. The boiler doesn't have to work so hard, doesn't use so much gas, rather than filling up buckets to fill up baths and sinks and things. So one day I'll get a tank, and it will be a bigger tank. We'll preheat something, say 40 degrees, because then the washing machine won't have to heat using the electricity. The dishwasher won't have to heat so much, and the boiler won't have to work so hard. So that is in the future, and I know you're just looking at a square box, but that is what it is. A square box with an element, a thermostat, and a ball valve. So when you draw the water out, it fills back up. That's about as technical as I get. So I hope to improve on things in this year. I want to get another 3 kilowatt, maybe push 6 kilowatt in. I want a 3 kilowatt inverter so I can run the fridge, kettle, and various other things indoors without having to come in here and plug in a kettle. So it's all on the cards. It's work in progress, and I guess hopefully we'll have some decent videos up soon. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe, comment, rate, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.